visionary po ng NBTV, Senator Lauren Legarda, ating pong national artist at kaibigan po ng pamilya si Virgilio Almario, ang vice chair po ng NBTV, si Mr. Dinagonong, members of the diplomatic corps, ladies and gentlemen, good morning everyone. I'm very excited to be welcoming you all today to the second iteration of what my team and I at the NBTV, in particular Executive Director Charisse Aquino Tugade, have envisioned as a response to the challenges faced by the Philippine book publishing and education sectors, a space solely dedicated to Philippine books. The Philippine Book Festival, despite only being in its second year, is shaping up to be the perfect encapsulation of what we and our partners hope to see in the landscape of Philippine publishing. One that champions Philippine authorship and readership, one that asserts that the Philippine author and reader should be at the heart of the celebration, and of a long-term campaign to address access and make dedicated readers out of every Filipino. An all-Filipino book fair for Filipinos, the idea shouldn't be a novel as it sounds, but the reality is that it is. To my knowledge, before the PPF, we have never held a book fair that revolves around the Philippine book and attempts to shine a new light on literature by placing at its heart of a highly interactive fair, complete with performances and a large celebration, something that people wouldn't normally attribute to books and reading. I suppose this is one of the many things that PPF hopes to change. We want to attach joy to books, to highlight the names behind them, and give them recognition they have long deserved. To redefine a national reading culture while democratizing distribution and responding to issues to access, it is a tall order for a festival for just a few days, held once or twice a year. But the PBF is a conscious first step that attempts to move toward a better book publishing industry and national readership. We all have a role to play in not just growing the book publishing and education sectors, but in shaping the environments that make reading possible for all sectors of the population. Today, as we open the second edition of this fair, we once again emphasize that we need to continue working against lack of access and against the imbalances in our book-to-export ratio. And if nothing else, I say we have already succeeded, with the PPF being a site for an unprecedented large-scale procurement of books. We'll now be able to saturate the market in our schools with relevant, accessible, and affordable Philippine author books.